Hello, welcome. We are today at, let's see there, Oases Botanic Gardens, run by just the sweetest person in the entire world, Carmen. I met her when I was working with the city of Gary, working on the city's Connecting Children to Nature grant that the city got. Of course, the pandemic hit and made everything impossible right in the middle of that. So, one does what one can. But I met good people while I was there, even though the pandemic crushed our dreams. And one of my first white whales was this former National Guard. It's a former National Guard armory or something, to the best of my understanding. It was owned by a local pastor once it was abandoned by the National Guard. There's new investors, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, before all that stuff happened, Carmen got this sweet little piece of land right here, which is kind of the side lot. So she got the side lot area, and it's huge. I'm gonna send up the drone later and show you kind of the full expanse. And we've got a couple of volunteers out here because we are doing garlic. We're planting our fall garlic so we can harvest first thing in the morning. Carmen is a real life example of kind of policy decisions that help actual farmers who aren't traditional farmers. She's got a USDA grant.
Man, this pretty wouldn't lie to you like that other dude. Carmen did not receive a USDA grant. She's actually a producer in the local food production assistance program.
To help out communities where there's not a lot of farming, where there's not a lot of growing going on, and this is the result. We're out here, 5 or 6 of us planting 2,000 to 3,000 heads of garlic right before the frost and all that kind of stuff. So this is what it looks like. It does translate sometimes, trickle down does work kind of deal. So. And the thing about being a professional vagabond, roustabout do-gooder is that when people say, hey, I need you to come do some good, you got to go do some good. So I've got some good to get doing. These are some of the beds here that are just set up and we're going to grow in them. I'm going to take you over to my own little personal bed where, in the style of an Abe Lincoln, I have 3 hours to chop down a tree. I'll take the first 2 sharpening my axe. I have modified my template and staked it down so that it won't go anywhere. And doing things in a process is a lot better. Spending 30 minutes getting your process together is really worth it. So here, I'll show you my process. So this is our bed that we're gonna be planting. And this is a template that came with the holes properly spaced in the row, but not side to side. So you can see here, I've done a bit of a modified staking, and I've also put in an extra set of holes where the next one goes, and then the next one should fall just right outside of that. So now with this one template, I'm able to do 3 at a time instead of 1 at a time. And I've got my handy dandy punch tool marked with the proper depth for the garlic and the spacing. So this should work pretty good. I mean, we should be doing this for... All right, so I'm gonna go do some good over here. Y'all have fun watching me do it. Peace. Yo, hour or 2 later, making progress. Not doing a Speedy Gonzalez version, but doing something. Making paths in between the garlic so that it's easily harvestable, mulching them and turning pallet wood into borders for the edges, doing it right. One of the things that's nice about working with and in communities and with community members. Oh, check that out. That's the bus. We've got B here, Miss B, and I think she's a little bit, I just met her today. I've heard about her a little bit, but she's got a little bit of a similar mentality where she's trying to make things happen She understands, like me, that it's very difficult to get into the places that need this kind of education, right? This kind of stuff. Here's a little look at where we are back here. Just land, bro. Just land. We're just helping out right now, though. But anyway, she gets that it's tough to get into schools. You know, teachers are teaching, administrators are administrating, and we're over here trying to grow, you know, food with kids. That's not always the highest priority. So what do? You build a bus for urban agriculture and you take it to them. So I love that kind of can do, man. That's why I come out here and try to support as much as I can. Good ideas, because until I get the money to play with my own, it's best to work with others and learn while they're on their process. You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat them, join them, kind of deal. So I'm gonna get back to this wood. Y'all stay in it. See you in a bit. So wait, what are these again?
Rose hips.
So these are rose hips. And are these just roses?
These are Rosa rugosa, Rosa bushes versus climbing roses versus a rose shrub.
All right, so we've got our nice little rose bushes here. We've got a nice little lettuce bed. I can see over there that it's like exactly in the shade.
That is actually
Mustards?
cabbage collards.
Collards.
Yeah.
They look light, like mustard.
This is our heirloom variety.
Is it
These
this
are mini mazelles.
mini mazel?
Yes, those are our heirlooms.
And these are cabbage collards. So will they form a head?
They a small head. But
Yeah, because I see they've got something, but it's not what?
It's not to become cabbage.
It's not to become cabbage. It is for
You'll
leaves.
still harvest the leaves as you would your regular collard.
I'm gonna harvest a leaf right now.
You can taste it and eat it. See what it tastes like to you.
Mmm.
You know what? We're gonna have a problem. Don't make me have
On
a
the
problem.
sweeter side than a regular collard. These are pretty young.
Yes.
Do they grow smaller?
They grow much larger.
They grow than regular collards. Collards get pretty large. Or do they grow about the same size as regular collards?
Larger.
So these are very young,
These are very young. These are about
very sweet right now.
Yes.
Very sweet. Not like you would expect from a collard. Very interesting. You doing cool stuff. Look at
Now,
you.
this is actually a research project from one of my former interns. All of my interns that I've had for the past 3 years are doing something fantastic.
8 to 12 inches apart. About 15
Oh yeah,
on
you've
either
got the
side.
elephant over here, right?
Yes.
Are they in that bag there?
That white bag you just stepped on,
Oh, right
that
here.
would be my garlic.
Oh, let's take a look at the stepped upon garlic. Ooh, those big boys.
Which is why they're so we love it. So these are just for seed, and once they totally dry out, so now next season we know we've got a different type of flower.
Why you did this? Because you didn't have to do this, and this takes effort, and this takes work, and you are doing it nonetheless, and you are not making $1 million. So what's up?
Let's try
What's the
it.
problem?
Let's try
What's the
without
matter with
making
you?
$8, but that's okay because I get other benefits. I'm healthy. I come outside every single day. I get to enjoy this. Look at this, son. Look at that. I get to enjoy this every single time I come out here. The garlic tasting event, it was fantastic. We had black garlic chocolate chips. We had garlic ice cream. We had pickled garlic. We had garlic chips. We had so much garlic stuff. It was amazing.
Are you actually a garlic nut, or is this something that you are happily throwing yourself into?
Happily throwing myself.
There you go. I love some garlic too.
I've
some
always
garlic.
enjoyed garlic, but now I love it. Big difference.
Yes.
It started in 2019. we just cleaned up all the outside because I worked at the hospital and we knew something was coming down the pipe. We didn't know what it was, but we knew
It was about
something.
time. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, Lord, what do you want me to do? So 2020, we started doing yoga on the lawn, and we still do yoga.
Yep.
And we started doing Zumba on the lawn. Next year, you get the inside tip of what's going to happen next year.
What's gonna happen next year?
We have joined the 40 plus double D.
What is that?
It's for women over 40
Okay.
doing double Dutch. So we have joined the National Double Dutch Club. So we are an official double Dutch.
That is
center.
awesome. Can you double Dutch?
Oh my! Put it on.
Oh, she ain't playing. She ain't playing. Okay.
So it's for any female adult over 40. Now we're going to welcome everybody.
Right,
In order
right,
to be a part of the official club, the
Yeah.
national club, you have to be over 40.
All right. So that is a full day of jaw flapping and promises made and promises kept. We'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll finish this up. It looks like we got one, two, we could probably get 3 more beds of garlic in there. So we'll make that happen. And yeah, I hope you had fun. Carmen's awesome. The interns are awesome. Hopefully we'll talk with Miss B a little tomorrow. Yeah, peace.